Now, joining me with more on the weekend escalations between Israel and Hamas in Gaza, President of the Jerusalem Institute for Strategy and Security, Dr. Efraim Inbar. Dr. Inbar, thank you so much for being with us. Now, let's start with the Qatari aid for Gaza. Defense Minister Gantz saying that Israel and Qatar have agreed to a plan to funnel $100 in salaries to 100,000 families through the UN and the UN World Food Program. That's roughly $10 million per month. How does the UN get its list, though, of recipients? How well does this plan actually ensure that Hamas won't get its hands on the funding?
Well, actually, the list probably reflects the more needy people in Gaza. But there is no way to prevent Hamas from going to those people that they know receive money and taking their cut. I think it's very naive to believe that giving them money, Hamas will not take a percentage out of this money.
Was it useless to try then? I mean, all this back and forth with Qatar over how to bring the money into Gaza, are you saying that it was futile, that Israel maybe should have just barred the money outright?
No, we should not disperse any money. I think that we should tell the Hamas people that they should behave. And before they behave, they do not get any money. And what actually happened, they got the money and they continue to do what they've done before.
There's no way that you can think of to at least try and bring some of those funds to the people who really do deserve it?
I think we tried, and probably some money out of the $100 reaches some families, but there is no way because Hamas is ruling over Gaza and over its inhabitants. If a Gaza official comes with a gun to a needy family and tells them, listen, we arrange for you $100, I take $25 because this is what you owe Hamas, what are they going to do?
All right. Now, I want to move to the clashes between Hamas and the Palestinians in Gaza and Israel. Negotiations are right now ongoing between Israel and Hamas via Egypt. How might these riots affect those negotiations?
Well, I'm sure the Egyptians are pressuring Hamas to stop those demonstrations. But we shouldn't forget that the DNA of Hamas is mukawama. It's trying to harm Israel as long as possible. They hold the flame of resistance against Israel, and we'll see them continuing what's part of their DNA. We can minimize some of those demonstrations, but we definitely cannot eliminate them because there is a great motivation to continue to do what Hamas promised to do and what it is living for.
All right. I'm staying on the riots now. I want to discuss the staff sergeant who unfortunately was shot in the head at point-blank range. We saw the harrowing footage of that attack through his sniper hole earlier. I understand, especially seeing these visuals, that hundreds of Palestinians are basically rushing the border, but how did they get this close to an Israeli soldier that they could nearly steal his weapon and shoot him point-blank range? How does that happen?
Somebody on the Israeli side didn't do its job. I think we shouldn't have allowed so many Palestinians, or not even one, to get close to a fence. Any fence or any obstacle is useless if there is no firing zone, and we should make sure that no Palestinian gets close to the fence or to the wall within 100 meters. We can decide 50 meters, 150 meters, and we should use fire and other means in order to prevent the Palestinians from getting close to the wall and endangering Israeli soldiers, as it just happened yesterday.
So you do see this as a outside of the box scenario, something that is very rare to occur? Because I mean, I'm struggling to understand how this happened. What lapse in the IDF judgment or a chain of command or action could have allowed this?
I'm also struggling to understand this type of tactical mistake. I think the IDF should look at the situation closely and do some homework in order to prevent this type of incidents.
All right, Dr. Efraim Inbar, thank you again.
You are welcome.